Mekong Delta was unlike anything I would have expected. Basically a floating city, and your transportation from the day goes with the rising and falling of the tides, and that's how you live your life and you make it work. I was blown away by almost how immobilized someone would be if they did not have a boat. If you don't have a boat, it's like Venice, like you can't get around. I had somewhat of an idea in my head of what a floating market would look like or how it would operate, but I would have never expected the vast size of it.
The canal was huge. It was filled with all the boats like ours, and one would have watermelon, and one would have coconuts, and then one would have pineapples.
On the itinerary, when it said water taxi, I was assuming, a boat that looked like a taxi with a taxi driver and they were going to take a few people. I was never expecting it to be a woman paddling 3 people down a very small river with branches hitting your head.
We got off and we walked down this island and past homes and children running around, and we finally got to our homestay house. A couple girls and I went meandering off, and we found these 2 children and we started playing soccer with them. We couldn't speak the same language, but we just used hand signals and we kicked the ball back and forth, and all of a sudden we had a 2-on-2 game, and I've never played soccer, and all of a sudden I was goalie. And I have to say that was my favorite part of probably the entire 3 days.
One of my favorite memories from the homestay was getting to make the spring rolls with the family that lived there. That was a really cool experience, and I felt like we got to know the family pretty well.
And we also made the Vietnamese specialty, the New Year's rice cake. And it's beans and rice, and you put it out in a square on a banana leaf, and then you put a banana on it, and you roll it up in a fancy way, and then you tie it all together in an even fancier way, and then you boil it in water, and they usually have it the day after New Year's. The Mekong Delta is just a vibrant place of agriculture and bustling lives. My perceptions have completely changed. Vietnam is not just an episode in the Cold War. It's so much more. It's a rich history, and we don't look at it from their perspective, and we really should.